Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bayou Time. I'm Martin False, and very sad to talk about another passing here in the community, but in a way, very joyous to talk about a man and what he left for the area and his genuine spirit. And I'm talking about Stan Gravois' father. And I know a lot of you know Stan from the community, what he's instilled in the parish as far as athletics, the knowledge of athletics, and his work at Terrebonne General Health Systems. Well, Stan's daddy was certainly one of those people that just had an incredible life. So while we're sad in talking about him, very joyous in the fact at what he accomplished in his lifetime. If we could bring up a picture of Mr. Gravois, there you see him, Mr. Earl Gravois Sr., November 18th, 1923, a very special year. And a very special year on November 15th, a special date, 2022, as I'm sure he made his way into heaven. Mr. Earl was a graduate of St. James High School in 1940. He went to Loyola University and worked at the Higgins Industries on the infamous landing crafts used in the D-Day invasion of World War II because he was too young to go straight into the military service out of high school. Goes to show you about this generation. He entered active duty in the Army, and in 1945 he served in Italy during the occupation until 1946. Look at that picture. That's incredible. As part of the Army's military police, he assisted in liberation of concentration camps in the southern part of Austria at the close of the war. We're talking about young men here, folks, doing so much that I guess that's why they call him the greatest generation. He returned to Southwestern Louisiana Institute, now the University of Louisiana Lafayette, where he finished his degree in agronomy, and he met Helen Como. And that is a beautiful picture. They were married in December of 1947. And in the mom's eyes, I can certainly see Stan. There's no doubt about it. He worked for the South Coast Corporation and was moved to Montague, Louisiana, as division general manager of the company's sugarcane production in 4 parishes, where he and Helen lived for the next 30 years as they became integral members of the Terrebonne Parish community. He had the opportunity to start his own farm, Trinity Farm Incorporated, in Napoleonville in 1980. At 57 years old, Trinity Farm still thrives. He and Helen were married for an astounding 74 years before her passing in July of this year. Of course, Mr. Gravois passed away 120 days later. Again, what a great generation that was. We were very lucky to have people like the Gravois who were raising beautiful families in the area with so much instilled in the families. And it was certainly their upbringing and their passion for our country that made a lot of that happen. Certainly, Mr. Gravois Sr. and Stan has meant so much to HTV over the years. I'm sure his mom and dad were very proud of Stan and what he's accomplished, as well as the other siblings. I don't know the other siblings, so it's hard for me to talk about people I really don't know. But I'm sure that he and his wife were super proud of the entire family. I do know this, that when Stan would come to me on certain years and tell me that he had to throttle it back a little bit because he was taking care of his parents, I totally understood that. But more importantly, I totally appreciated that because that's what life is all about. It throws us road bumps sometimes, but some people don't look at it as road bumps. They look at it as an opportunity to spend more time with their parents and their family. And Stan did just that. He spent a lot of time with his folks, and in the latter years, those are memories that will always be with Stan. He will never have to regret that because he spent a lot of time with his family. If we could bring Mr. Gravois' picture up again, I'd like for everyone just to see what a great American hero looks like. This generation fought so hard for liberations in countries. They fought for America. We've often talked about the sense of pride they had in America. And as we move along today in this country, it seems like we've forgotten many of those traits, but in hopes that we get it back eventually. This was a special generation. And to Mr. Gravois and his entire family, just a thanks for the service they provided for this community and the surrounding communities for many, many years. To go and start your own farm in your 50s just goes to show you the kind of ambition, fortitude that this gentleman had, Mr. Earl Gravois Sr. Our condolences here from the HTV family go out to the entire Gravois family. Certainly, we know it's a big loss, but just some, I guess, gratification and some appreciation in the fact that what this family has meant to the entire area. God bless Mr. Gravois. As we know, now he is rejoined with his lovely wife.